Hello everyone, in today's video I would like to share our experience and reflections on our teaching practice which we completed at gymnasium number 62 in Almaty. In this video we will answer several questions about the methods, technologies, challenges and results of our practice. So let's begin. We actively used innovative and informational technologies during our lessons. We incorporated interactive presentations, online quizzes using platforms like Kahoot and Quizzes and authentic video materials from YouTube and TED Talks. We also used Google Classroom to share resources, collect assignments, and provide feedback efficiently.
We faced the challenge in communicating with a student whose English level was low and who didn't understand Kazakh or Russian very well, as she had recently moved from China. Her name Bagnar, and at first we couldn't establish contact with her. We decided that she needed an individual and simple approach. We started explaining the material using very simple words in English, adding more and more examples with pictures to make it easier to her to understand. For example, when explaining the topic of art, we showed famous writers and artists. Also, when explaining pronouns, we used gestures. Also, we gave her extra tasks after the lessons. We asked other students in the class to help Balnar more often with learning English. By the middle of our practice, we had managed to find common ground with her and we started to understand each other.
For our extracurricular activities in English and educational work, we organized a visit to the Atlantic Museum with 10th grade students. After the visit, we discussed his contribution to Kazakh music and culture in English. Students learned new vocabulary related to music and traditions and practiced speaking by sharing their impressions. This activity helped them develop cultural awareness, critical thinking.
During our teaching practice, we faced several challenges. First, it was difficult to keep students' attention throughout the lesson. To overcome this, we used more interactive methods like group activities and the short games. Second, managing lesson time was challenging. We started planning each stage carefully and leaving extra time for students' questions. We also had some discipline issues, which we solved by building trust and using positive reinforcement.
During our practice, we developed professional skills like communication, teamwork, lesson planning, and problem solving. We became more flexible, creative, and confident with students. We also strengthened leadership, responsibility, and critical thinking, which are important for our future careers.